guys, so I'm here to do a favorite. I didn't do a favorites for March, so I'm going to do one for March and April. So I'm going to do a lot of videos today, so you're going to see this a lot today. Alright, so I'm going to start with face products. So I'm going to start with the L'Oreal Youth Coat Texture and Perfector Serum. Like, I had not used this in quite a while because I had ran out and I just never bought one. I wanted to try something different and never got to it. And I am in love with this again. It like really helps. Like with this, I put this on and then I put my moisturizer on, and I feel like it helped with the texture of my face. My face looks more flawless in my opinion. So really have been loving this. So if you don't, this is backwards, yeah. So if you haven't tried this, I definitely would recommend trying it. It is like 23, I want to say. This is at CVS. Now if you have extra bucks and you got you some coupons and whatnot, then you can get this for way less than $23. The Maybelline Baby Skin. And I have been watching videos. I was trying to find a primer that was good for dry skin. So I put it in the search bar on YouTube, and a video came up where a young lady was wearing this, and she was like, it was really good because her skin was dry. I must admit, she was right. And I've had this for a long time, but I'm almost done with this, right? I use this, like, I've been using it non-stop since I watched that video, which probably was the end of March, I want to say. So yeah, I've been loving this baby skin, and it's even better because this is only like $6. So like, you can't beat that. So now let's go to all the makeup products. The Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara right here. I have really been loving this mascara. It can be a little bit wet, and sometimes it might get like on my eyelids, but as far as what it does to my lashes and the prices, I mean, it doesn't really cost that much. I can let it slide. It is amazing on my eyelashes. And this is what the brush looks like. So it's kind of odd shaped. And lately what I've been doing is just using it like this, with this part up, and I really like that. And this one is waterproof. Waterproof is my thing. I like to have waterproof because sometimes, and now lately with the pollen, I've been sneezing, so my eyes are going to start to water. But even then, I wore waterproof, but now I definitely got to have it now. Alright, next is the Duo Adhesive in dark tone. I have quite a few lash adhesives. I had this one. I've had the clear one by this brand. I've also had the one with the brush, and the one with the brush, I do like it, but for some reason I like this one a little bit better than that one with the brush. So I've been really loving this one. And besides, if you use this and you're using like a dark eyeliner, then if you get it on your eyeliner, it's just going to blend right into your eyeliner. So if you're going to use I guess like a blue or something like that, you might want to get the clear. But this, I love this eyelash glue. Okay, Jessie's Girl Liquid Eyeliner. If you've been watching me for a while, you know I love this. I had stopped using it. I had used other eyeliners. You know what? I am not buying another eyeliner. I try other eyeliners and I think I'm in love, and then I end up finding out that I'm not in love. For liquid, there's only two eyeliners for liquid. Jessie's Girl and NYX Liquid Eyeliner. Those are the only two that are going to be for black. If I want to try color, that's something different. So I'm not buying any more black eyeliners, not unless they come in a kit. But this right here, love it. This is the way it looks. So it's very thin. You can do the thinnest line. I'm gonna try to turn my hand. You can do the thinnest line and you can do the thickest line. it has great consistency as far as like on your lid, so you don't have to like go back over it. Love this. And this is when I bought this, it cost $9.99. I went to Rite Aid the other day and I swear I think it said $6.99, but it don't matter. But I had a backup of this, so that's why I have this one. But this, love. It's waterproof too, so it doesn't go anywhere. So definitely check this out. If you don't have a Rite Aid, you can buy on their website. The single eyeshadow that I've been using the most is the Bobbi Brown Camel eyeshadow. Looks like this. That's how it's spelled. And it looks like this. Love this. This is like the best like transition. You can use it as a transition color, and you can use it because it gives a little bit of depth in your crease if you're just going to use like if you're going to use like your foundation to cover your, I guess, your dark circles, or just to have coverage on your eyes. When you put this in the crease, it's amazing. It works well as a transition color. You can also contour with it, but it's not going to be a very deep contour, I guess, if you're my skin tone, or a darker. If you're lighter, then it'll be perfection. But yeah, love this eyeshadow because a lot of times in the month of March I didn't really wear too much eyeshadow, so this is what I wore, so I love this. I was hearing that it was being discontinued, so I don't know if that's true, but if you already tried this and you love it, I think I'm gonna end up buying an extra one just in case, even though I haven't even hit pan on this one, but I am doing pretty well. If you can see the dent in there. Alright, and then the last eyeshadow that I have been, or eyeshadow palette that I've been loving, is the L'Oreal Lay Palette. This is the Nude 1. Today I have on the Nude 2, so I can't really put that in my favorite, but I'm gonna say both of these palettes are really good. So I do love these palettes. So I have been wearing this one more consistency? What the heck? I have been wearing this one more regular than I wore the second one. I've only worn the second one today. It has a really nice mirror, and then it has your colors at the bottom. There is no black. I've been hearing a lot of people saying there's no black in it, but I mean, how many palettes do you have that got a black in it? So if you want to use a black, you can get you a black. What I like about this palette is, number one, is this color. Let me see. I'm gonna try to do it without blinding you. This color right here is a really nice, I don't know if the camera or the lights are washing this out, but it's a really nice warm brown to put in your crease. So I've been wearing that one a lot, and this one, and I wore this eyeshadow, and then this one's kind of like a taupey kind of color. So I think this palette is way better than the Maybelline palette. Now we're gonna do face products. I have been loving the Nars Translucent Crystal Light Reflecting Setting Powder. This is the loose version. They have a pressed version if you want the pressed version. But I mainly got enabled by Tiff Jeff 069 because she did a video on, I don't remember what video I saw. It might have been her favorites or something like that. And I think she actually has this one, and she had the pressed one, and she said she liked this one better. So I got this one when I went to Sephora, one of the times that I've been to Sephora. And yeah, and I have been in love with this ever since. I really, to be honest with you, I don't really use too many of my powders that have color since I bought this. So I've been loving this. It is a little on the messy side. I wish it did have like a swifter where you can move it from one side when you want to get some out and close it. It doesn't have that, so it is a little on the messy side. I don't want to knock it over. It's a little on the messy side, but as far as the product itself, amazing. Next is the Makeup Forever Full Coverage Extreme Camouflage Cream. This looks like this, and I love this thing. Like, I have been using it for so many different things that it's like a multi-use product. Like, I've used this for my concealer. I use it as a color corrector because it's so full coverage, and it's actually a camouflage, so it will work for dark circles, bruises, you know, anything that you need to camouflage. So I use it for that reason. I use it as a foundation. I've also used it as an eyeshadow base, or that's probably the most continuous times I've used it as an eyeshadow base, because it covers my dark circles on my lid and it's waterproof. So, and I've been using this more I have not used an eyeshadow base, like a color tattoo, I can't even tell you in how long. When did I know? I can't tell you the last time I've used a color tattoo or anything like that. It's been a while, because this has replaced it. Like, I don't really think I need to buy another like eyeshadow base, because this is what I use all the time. But I do have them, so I'm going to use what I have. But this, if you buy this, and now this is the price of concealer. It's I want to say $32, and this actually is my skin tone, so I can use it as a foundation and then use some powder and keep it moving, or I can just use it under my eyes if I don't want something dramatic. So it's so many uses to this, and I love it that it is in a squeeze tube. So if you're interested in a concealer, definitely try this out. Like, I love this concealer, love it. Next is going to be foundations. Well, this is my everyday foundation. My favorite foundation, if you've been watching me for a while, you should already know. It's on my face. It's the Makeup Forever HD foundation. I wear this all the time. But if I'm going to work, or I don't want to use that because it costs $42, then I use this foundation right here, which I have been loving, and I'm wiping it off because it's got some foundation on it. It's the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. This one is the matte and poreless, and then this one is the regular one. Now, they don't make 340 anymore, which is this one. This was a new shade. It said new shade, yeah, because they had 330, and I think that was originally where it had stopped, and then they made the 340, the 355, and the 360. Well, they don't make the 340 anymore. So this is an older one that I had, that I think I was using in the summertime, which I was mixing with the 330 and the regular one that I had. Well, I don't have the 330 anymore, but I have this one, so I've been using a little bit of this to mix in with this, so that it's not as matte and the color is better. So I love this foundation together. So you get like a semi matte or a demi matte foundation look. So if you are a drier skin or normal skin, then this would be a nice mix for you guys. So love that. Also, still messy. Also, what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy some airless foundation pumps, and there we go. I'm going to buy some airless foundation pumps and mix them in a bottle, or either use them separately, so that way it's not as messy, because these don't have pumps. The last face product that I have been loving is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. Like, Becca is doing their thing with their highlighters. I haven't tried their foundations, and I know they have a primer which is great about, but I don't have oily skin, so that's not going to work for me. I'll just look a hot, dry mess. But this right here, you mix this in with your foundations. It's mixed in with my foundation today. It'll give you a dewy, natural look to your foundation. So I love this right here. This one is in Topaz. It comes in Opal, Moonstone, and I believe it comes in Rose Gold as well, I believe. So these are just the liquid versions of the press. So also love the press as well. So that's my favorites for March and April. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Hi guys. A Brazilian body wave hair right before I put in flexi rods, or even if I don't even do